Well, we are now going to go over to Helen in Kildare, who's trying to break a world record, I think, Helen.
That's right, Ella. We're trying to set a new world record here in St. Laurences GAA Club, and it's all about tractors. And the man who's mad about tractors and responsible for this whole thing is John Tracy of the local Vintage Club. Not just tractors, John, Masseys. Why Masseys?
Absolutely, yeah. Massey's, when I was 4 years of age, a new one came in at home. I learned to drive on it and I kind of fell in love with Massey's ever since.
You've never gone back since. Now, there's a lot of boxes to tick to set a new world record, so it's a big ask. At least 250 tractors have to turn up. But as well as that, I suppose you were gathering this together. You've been doing this for around 5 weeks. The weather was good. It's a big ask getting farmers to leave their farms on a lovely day like this.
Yeah, well, the farmers have had a hard time, but I think a lot of them turned out today in support of us because they're mad for Massey's.
And the first 5 tractors left your home place this morning. 5 vintage Masseys. Do they all work? They all run?
Oh, they all run, yeah.
Are they just collector's items, John?
They do a little bit of work. One mows the grass, one does a bit of landscape gardening, and the other one goes to the bog.
And they're lovely looking. Some of them a bit shinier than others. Very much a family event. You even roped your sister in to drive one.
Absolutely. We need someone to get out and take it out.
With their fancy footwear. Are they bone rattlers? Are they difficult to drive? Look at the big cushion you're putting on the seat there.
I have to look after myself, you know. Bags of straw now have gone out of fashion, so we have to make the big cushions.
So, as we said, 5 tractors left your farm this morning. You were hoping for an awful lot more to turn up. How far did people travel from?
People travel from Cork, Clare, Galway, Mayo, Roscommon, Longford, nearly every county in Ireland.
Were you amazed at the numbers who turned up?
Absolutely, and people went to an awful lot of trouble. You know, the 3 lads came from Cork there today, 3 jeeps, 3 trailers, that's a long haul.
Now, we still don't know exactly how many turned up. We still don't know if we have set a new world record. But take a look at this. We had a fantastic atmosphere today. Loads of families turned up, there was music, there was food. This community really pulled it all together, didn't they?
It's a community event, and without community, this wouldn't have happened at all.
And there's our judge, a charming man, but I'm telling you what, he kept a close eye on proceedings, didn't he?
A very, very close eye, a very close eye.
A lot of boxes to tick. There's the convoy of tractors leaving Narraghmore Village and heading towards the GAA Club. Now, they had to move in a constant convoy. They had to travel over 3.4 kilometres, and there had to be a decent gap between them. Are you a little bit anxious that we mightn't set this world record?
I'm a little bit anxious, yeah. The distance had to be just a maximum of 2 tractor lengths, so...
we haven't found out yet. We don't know yet. Is everybody here confident, not confident? Yeah! We're keeping our fingers crossed. It is a big ask. We'll find out soon enough. Back to you in Dungarvan. Ella, we are just moments away from finding out if we have in fact set a new world record here in St. Laurences GAA Club. We needed an awful lot of Masseys to turn up, and some of the Masseys that turned up caught our eye. This one, believe it or not, actually comes from Dungarvan. Dermot, you bought this because of its size.
Yes, Helen, this was 135 Vineyard, and it started its life in Ballygagan, just outside the Apple Research Station in Dungarvan. And I bought it in 1977, and I have it still.
And it's aged almost as well as you have, Dermot, I have to say. The other tractor that we liked, I think it's definitely the prettiest tractor that turned up today. Why is it pink, Roisin, and why is it called Sarah?
It's called Sarah after my cousin Sarah. She owns it.
And pink, as we can see, Sarah propped up on the tractor. Too young to drive it is obviously her favourite colour. Definitely Sarah, my favourite tractor of the day. And then another one, maybe not as glamorous, but just a smart column. This came all the way from Cork. Did you drive it up from Cork?
No, we transported it up this morning. We left this morning at 5:30.
How long did it take you to bring this one up?
4 hours.
You came in a little bit of a convoy. How many of you came?
3 of us.
3 of us. How old is this tractor?
1951.
1951. OK, almost as old as you.
Almost.
As old as you. Now the moment we've all been waiting for. This is the man of the moment, Praveen Patel, official adjudicator with Guinness World Records, joined by 2 independent witnesses, Michael Collins from the Farmers Journal and Jim Fogarty from iVita. You're paying very close attention to what went on today. You have to. You told me you were pedantic. That's putting it mildly, I'd say, Praveen.
Oh yes, absolutely mildly, because it's my job to ensure that the standards are met for this record and any follow-on records. So it's my job to adjudicate and verify the record for the largest parade of Ferguson, Massey-Harris and Massey-Ferguson tractors.
Did anyone try and bribe you today, Praveen?
No, they tried, but a little bit, no. But they did not succeed.
Now, the tension is rising. John, you're here behind me. Are you nervous?
Of course I'm nervous.
If it doesn't happen, will you be able to try it again next year for us?
I won't, because I've had a long 5 weeks, and a lot of other people have had a long 5 weeks. No thanks.
Well, listen, regardless of the result, it's a great achievement. But, Praveen, I'm going to hand it over to you. Please be kind. How did we do?
Well, like you said, there were a multiple of points to be met. Record was for a parade, so they had to be moving, and absolutely they were moving. So we're delighted to see the guidelines have been met, and I'm delighted to say with a total of 285 tractors, Narraghmore Vintage Club, you have set a new Guinness World Record.
We set a new world record. Back to you in Dungarvan.